Hey everyone, I'm Carla from Carla Arlene Creations, and I am going to show you how to assemble the karaoke box card. I created this card. A friend of ours is very much into karaoke. He's very good at singing and was having a milestone birthday recently, and I thought it would be nice to create a karaoke card and also share it with my followers. So I hope you enjoy making this. First, we're going to start with the back piece to the card, as we need to glue our stars on. And you have to be very careful taking these off the mat and everything, because you don't want them to rip. I used a foil cardstock to cut these out. You could also use a glitter cardstock, which is a little heavier, which would probably keep them from wanting to tear so easily. I'm just going to put a dab of glue on each star, and then I'm going to lay it on top. And the stars actually line up with the little points you see. And you want to put them in the middle. And then just press down. Okay, next we're going to take the box piece, which this is the front of it, and you're going to fold this on the score lines. There are 4 score lines on this piece, and then we are going to put glue on here, and then we're going to glue these to this. To form our box. We're going to do the same on this side. I'm going to get it right on the edge. Like so. And then we have our box. Next, we're going to take these pieces, and these are the panels that go on all 4 sides of our box card, and we're going to use our embossing machine. I have a Cuttlebug, but you can use any embossing machine to do this. And I'm actually using, you can use a wood grain if you want. I'm actually using a diamond embossing folder. Now this goes on the back of the card, so we're just going to put this in there and put it between the plates and emboss it. This is the front. these are the two sides, and I'm just going to put them in together. And I'm just going to put my embossing stuff aside. Now these all have these kind of like an edging that we're going to glue on. And it really doesn't matter which one you start with. You're just going to put some glue on the back. And then glue it on. Now the front and the two side pieces have musical notes cut out of the gold foil cardstock that we're going to glue on. And actually there's 4 of them. The 2 singles we're going to put on the sides. We're just going to put some glue on the back of these. And then these 2 are going to go on the front. We're just going to let those dry for a little bit. This is one of the layers in the box card, and this is the other one. And actually this one we're going to fold on the score lines like this. And then we're going to put some glue down the one side, and we're going to put it in our box card at the back. So that's why I folded the flap to the back. And I'm going to make sure these line up with the bottom. to get the one side glued in. Just going to reach in and put some glue up the side and then glue this side in. Again, making sure it's lined up at the bottom. And this is creating our stage. This one will be folding, we're going to fold these to the front. But we're not going to put this piece in yet because we need to add our singer on before we do that. Okay, we're going to assemble the singer next. We're going to start with the first layer of hair, and we're going to put glue on the back. And then we're going to align this up with her head. Next, we're going to take her top and glue it onto her skirt. Then we're going to glue her top and skirt onto her. And you'll notice that it lines up with her. And we're going to add the red layer on her head. This is actually her mouth. And that's all you're going to see of this red layer once we get it on there. So we're just going to line it up on top of the brown layer. It's going to go over a little bit of the shirt, but that's okay. Gives it a little more depth. Then we're going to add this face layer on. We're going to make sure it covers everything. And as you can see, her mouth, the red layer of her mouth is showing. And then we're going to add the top layer of her hair, which has bangs. Like that. Next, we're going to add her microphone on, and it goes on here. And this is actually her arm. It's made to look like she's grasping the microphone, so we're just going to put that on there like that. And then we can add her shoes. Like so. And there is our karaoke singer. We want to add some, and we'll do this at the end, we're going to add some black liquid pearls on to give her an eye, or you can use blue, it doesn't matter, but we're just going to put a drop on so that her eye is there. And we're going to actually take her and we're going to glue her onto this piece. As you can see, I got glue. I didn't put any glue on the brown hair because it's not going to glue down, but that's okay. And we're going to Make sure we get all of this lined up like so. Okay, now we're ready to put this layer in. So we're going to put some glue. I'm going to put glue on both sides. And we're going to put this down in and make sure you don't want to take too long doing this. Make sure you line it up at the bottom and you get it at the front, and then just hold it in place. If you have glue like what I'm using, it doesn't take very long to glue. And there is that. And then these are lights. They're stage lights. So let's see. This is going to be glued on there. We're going to glue this one on. We'll just let those dry. Next we can add our panels. You can either glue these on if you want, or you could use double-sided craft tape to get them on there. I actually think for the side ones I'm going to use some double-sided craft tape. Just because I don't like to totally use glue on something that has a lot of pieces. So I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to cut some craft tape and put on the back. And then I'm going to peel this protective covering off. And we're going to put this on the side. Just like that. we're going to put this one on this side. So, I think for the front one, I'm going to put some craft or double-sided craft tape on it. And then the lights, I'm actually going to use some foam dots to put the lights on. There we go. Now, as you see, they cover up the light pieces. You can see they were on the gray cardstock. And then the last thing we have to do before we put the finishing touches on is to add this piece. Now, this piece holds your sentiment card. You might be able to even put a gift card in there if you want. I'm going to actually put this on using some foam strips, just so that it gives it a little bit of a pocket. And you want to put them as close to the edge as you can. And we're going to line this up and didn't quite line it up right. Okay, so we got that edge. And then bottom edge and this edge. There we go. And then as you can see, our little sentiment card will go down in here. Some blue liquid pearls. And I'm going to add her eye on here. And I'm just going to put a dot. Like so. And you want that to dry before you put it in a card, or an envelope, excuse me. And then we're going to add, I think we'll use these bigger ones, some gemstones on our lights, just to give them a little bit of shiny, fancy. And then there is your box card. As you can see, you can just fold it up like that, put it in your envelope. I am providing an envelope to go with this, but I hope you enjoyed making the karaoke box card. Don't forget, it does fold like this. You can add any other bling or anything you want to it. You can change up your karaoke singer. Give her a different hair color if you know somebody has red hair or black hair. Give her a different eye color. You can change the color of her shirt or her skirt. That's entirely up to you. And then don't forget, you have your little cement piece that goes in the back. And then this will be a nice little display that they can display after they receive it.